It's Royals on the Rock.
Let's jam.
Well, that's a good
Just
start.
like
I
the
like
theme
it, yeah.
Yeah.
New theme
Well,
tune.
it's that time again, people. Lock up your daughters. More so your sons, eh, Spud? Because
Because
we're
we're going
Royals on the Rocks.
Because we're going to convert them to join our cult and then murder them in a cupboard.
There we are. That was a lovely natural segue into what we're doing today. So, I believe without lying, it's Season 3, Episode 2 of Cultist Simulator. The game that doesn't quit. We are in for a hoot. So where do we leave off? Can you, you're the guy in the driver's seat. Maybe you can remind us.
We completely mined the bookshop. There are no more books to be mined. We've got a few members to join our cult. We have a forge guy, a chalice guy, and a moth lady.
Moth lady. We found the moths very elusive last time.
Yeah.
I seem to remember. Well, I say last time. Last time was very brief. The time before that.
The last time we made any progress.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think.
So yeah.
What
so
are we actually doing at the moment? We're studying stuff and
we're learning.
We're
getting better.
Yeah, we're working on getting new cult members, aren't we?
Yes.
We need new.
That is the plan. Because that was a weakness last. Well, it wasn't a weakness, but
we had quite a few, but then we kind of threw them under the bus and got them all murdered.
Exactly.
When really we could have just waited and.
That bloomin' inspector, we just kept sending them out.
And it never worked.
But that's the price you pay for
but not
science.
Yeah. Gotta.
Cool.
Oh look, we got the stag doors riddle. What was the stag doors riddle? What must
stag
open?
Doors, where is hope found? No.
No. What must open before this way opens? Oh god.
My mouth. I don't know. we haven't known any of them. Have we seen this riddle before?
We've not seen this riddle before. But do you remember we thought we'd found the answer to the other riddle in the end of?
Yes. Didn't you find a specific card that answered the question? It was like hope is found here, or where hope is found.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that means that the stag doors riddle is only ever open with another card.
I think so. Right. I've learned some Greek, and I've got an affliction, so we're just going to get rid of an affliction with some medicine.
Yeah, that's always nice.
We don't have a lot of money though.
Enough about us. Let's talk about the game.
Got some erudition. Just bash my microphone.
Yeah, I heard it.
Sorry.
It's alright, sound effects, that's what puts us almost in line with the other people.
So I've got a contentment and a dread, so as soon as my
little vacuum comes up, you should be fine.
If
it comes up in time.
I'm gonna dream them together so they go away.
Oh, you can do that whenever you want.
Yes, but my dream thing is currently full.
My dream thing.
So we have
a. If anyone wanted the scientific term for that, it's a dream thing.
It's a dream verb.
Verby verb. Okay.
Ooh. What have we got? Words that walk.
The what now?
It's a level 2 heart lore. The syllables of this formula are compelling. I find myself snapping my fingers to its rhythm. It decides
You're telling me.
not to cease.
It's actually it's quite a hard thing to imagine, actually, like the whole clicking of the finger to the beat to this soundtrack.
I know. Also, we have a thing on my table that I don't remember ever getting, but it's there anyway, and I missed my chance to dream away my dread. So we have a keep grabbing the
Ain't
table.
it always the way?
So we have right of the map's edge.
Map's edge.
This rite must be performed in the right place at the right time, and the vagabond will take that rightness for her own.
Sounds just a tad rapey.
Okay. You take that rightness. Can we study this? Let's study this. The locksmith's dream. That's probably going to give us some locksmith lore, which we kind of need. And we've got 7 funds, so let's go to an auction house. Bum, 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 bum.
7 doesn't sound like a lot now.
Right, what have we got today? An essential weapon for a ferocious struggle with a challenging language. Can we already speak Greek? We can already speak Greek. We do not need this book. Let us not bid. Alright, and also we're going to go back to the white door because I think we need some stuff from the... Do we need anything from the white door? Or should we just be focusing on getting more followers, do you think?
See, I don't know. I thought this was quite strange last time, so how many places on the first run through do we eventually get access to?
We had a lot that we didn't know how to get into because we didn't know if we had the right followers. You need 2 followers that match the obstacle
to get the best chance, or to even get a chance, something like that.
If you have 2, I think you get a 100% chance. What did I just get for that?
100%. That's like almost certain.
Almost. Right. So what's the?
I actually have a great little story off the back of that. I remember being in school once as a weein, and we were, I don't know, about 12, something like that. And in the middle of a math lesson, some kid at the back was talking, and I won't repeat his surname, but the teacher went, "Oi, blank blank," shouting at this kid. You shouldn't be chatting in this lesson, especially you. You got 8% on your last exam. And this amazing, wonderful kid turns to the teacher and goes, "Yeah? Out of what?" Even at 12, that absolutely killed me. And there we are.
Oh man,
These
I
these
obviously
little snippets of life.
I wasn't there for that lesson, obviously.
Yeah. It's alright, there were many other lessons.
I'd have still been on the mainland then. I wouldn't have been on the rock.
Oh yeah, of course.
The rest of these royals.
Maybe we should change the title to Royals Adopting the Rock.
Do I care about a collection of poetry? Kind of do.
I think you kind of have to, don't you?
Yeah, but I've already got 2 of them that I haven't bothered reading, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Who has time
it's
to
one
read
of those.
a whole collection of poetry?
It's one of those. If it was like the monster manual of football, I wouldn't care. But unfortunately, in the game, you probably kind of have to.
Right, we're going to translate a book because we're not being very effective. Someone else has outmatched my bid. I don't know if I care. Do I care?
Go north.
We're gonna go north. What do you mean go north?
I don't know. It's what our one viewer has told us to do.
Oh God, no! Would you?
It begins.
This is an in-joke from the last time I played a World War II game, and this viewer turned up and kept telling me to go north, despite my objective actually being south.
Oh right, what were you?
And then when
you
we-
Great Britain or something?
Um,
Get them Scots.
I'm not bidding 3 for a collection of poetry. That's ridiculous.
Because you already have it, and
Already-
because
yeah.
you just don't care.
I just don't care that much. Hang on, we need to passionately dream about wood again. We need to make that joke.
It's my favourite dream. Do you know what as well? I mean,
We know we know who it is.
I did not.
Did you not? That's his name that he goes by now, which he stole from a fantastic book.
Fantastic book for fantastic people.
Absolutely. Oh, look, this is the thing. I need the thing.
So I was going to try and do my best lemon grab impression there. Thing.
Shut up, you. No, look, the
Yeah,
the
well.
the Stummen.
The Stummen.
The Stumm, do you
You're
remember?
stummening again.
Yeah, that was how we got
No,
the Stumm last time, was from the auction house. So we're going to watch
Ah.
this like a hawk. And we got it. We got the Stumm. I can't remember what I did with the Stumm the last time. I think we watched it somehow.
Oh wow, the chatters are being outrageous today.
I know. How could he say such ridiculous things?
Do you know what though? Even with all that turmoil and meanness,
I know.
it's nice to have viewers.
One viewer.
There you are. Take what you can get.
And he knows us.
Shh! Don't give away his identity.
If anybody's watching this later on YouTube, of course, they're going to have no idea what he said, so we're not going to repeat it because it's offensive.
Go north.
Right. We're not going to do anything. Are we going to dream anything at the moment?
I don't know.
Don't do passion.
Explain your thinking. Explain your thinking to the good people. You say, I'm not going to dream because...
I don't need anything?
There we are. That's a well-reasoned argument.
And then I immediately tried dreaming something just to see if it worked.
Just to spite your own convictions.
Yeah, pretty much. So, this chalice person,
Yes.
I can send him to get rid of the notoriety I've just made. Where's my cult symbol? Oh, there it is, over there. Oh. That's not what I wanted. I don't want to lure a victim.
Seduce a stranger.
I don't want to seduce a stranger. I thought it was the chalice people.
I always wonder about that. You know, when it's... I suppose just because
Oh, is
it's
it?
a stranger doesn't mean you don't know anything about them. Or is this a completely hooded and cloaked figure? And you don't know what they look like until you've, gone for it.
I have no idea. I think it's just a random person just like in the world that I don't think they're actually useful for anything. I think it's just some random bystander you can then experiment on or kill and use as a corpse.
Well,
Now we
it'd
have
be
a
wasteful otherwise.
we have a dread clock running.
Ooh, the dread clock.
It's only got one.
I seem to remember you're a fan of that.
I'm a massive fan.
You're a gigantic heart for the dread clock.
Um,
Have you actually got any dreads? I didn't see any dread.
it's got one dread in it, and that's it.
Oh right, okay. Greedy dread clock.
Okay. So it must be the heart disciples that are. Right. Let's just keep going back to the wood. Oh no, she's gonna make evidence now. No, she's not, because I'm gonna hold my notoriety for the next 30 seconds.
Ooh, this game. Another favourite.
You can't have it.
The holding game. It kind of reminds me of those competitions in America where people used to, I don't know, put their hand on a truck, and whoever was the last person to take their hand off won the truck. Apparently that was a thing. I mean, I only know it from pop culture, but
Yeah.
it'd be like I guess they call it a truckathon. I don't know. I'm sure they were more inventive than that.
Oh. She's doing another cycle of investigation for no reason. How dare she?
What do you mean no reason?
She got nothing. I'm holding on to this.
She can probably see a gigantic hand in the sky holding some notorious stuff.
I don't think it's supposed to be literal. Come on, be sensible. Uh-oh.
Dost thou even behave?
So I managed to pause it, because when you go to the mantis,
You obviously can't hold stuff.
you can't hold stuff, and as soon as you leave the mantis, it unpauses. So I managed to get it before it sucked in the notoriety.
Lucky boy.
You can't have it. I'm gonna put it right next to her to taunt her.
So
we need some contentment somehow, don't we?
Imagine if the battery on your mouse died.
The what?
Oh, have you got a wired mouse actually?
Of course I have a wired mouse. Why would I have a wireless anything? You ridiculous person.
Do you have a remote control for your television?
I don't actually. I broke it.
Do you have a PlayStation controller?
I have an Xbox controller and a really long wire.
Is it what? Oh, that's disgusting. In this day and age.
Yeah, absolutely. I hate changing batteries. It annoys me.
All right. Do you have a mobile phone?
I do. Yes.
Are they wired?
It is at the moment.
That's not good enough. What's its primary state?
Its primary state is wired to whichever.
No.
whichever.
I dispute.
Whichever computer I'm sat at.
Use Bluetooth, you fiend.
I can't charge with Bluetooth.
Right. Well, you've enraged me, so I'm gonna grab another beer. You just. Before I go, actually, because this might take some time, tidy the table.
I'm not tidying the table. It's not happening. Oh dear. Right, let's keep going to the mantis. We need more rumours. Oh no. We have 2 dread in the dread clock.
Beep bop boop.
We have an issue.
Well, it's never stopped. Yeah, it has. All right, carry on.
I may or may not have studied the Sturm and got another dread. So we're now up to 2 out of 3 dread on the dread clock.
Right.
Oh, hang on,
Okay.
we can go to the
Have you counter dread?
contentment. I'm going to go to the club.
Do you have a job? Do you have a job to quit?
No, we don't have a job to quit. So in tonight's performance, Amethyst, a net-wielding hunter, pursues a veil-winged woman through a murmuring maze of leaf-clad dancers.
Jeez, that if that's not a character that you stumble across in Lord of the Rings. What is?
We should probably go to work as well, shouldn't we? Because we might have to go back to the club more often to sort out our
Yeah.
needs.
Yes. As our
Oh,
gentlemanly needs.
That gave us some fascination too.
What's the moth verb for?
Old, unhappy, far-off things. Moth finds the light in the dark, and so do I.
That's
Oh.
wonderful.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
So that's a thing that's going to happen in 18 seconds, and I am looking forward to it.
We're ready. It's going to take even longer for me, so I get to hear a surprise before it happens. Which is the highlight of my day.
Look, she's doing her investigation again. I've still only got one notoriety. It's got 40 seconds on it, so I'm going to hold on to it. Hey, look, we're up to 2
fair.
viewers. Oh no, the moth's finished. What's the moth giving me? Restlessness. That turns into dread. So we need to get rid of that. We're going to paint on. Uh-oh, Mansus again. Hey, look, there's our rumour. Oh, bitch, I didn't do it quick enough.
Oh.
No!
Die.
No!
Die. Does that mean she's going to stick around, or he?
It means she's going to make
Is she?
evidence.
Tentative evidence.
We now have an evidence issue. Ugh. And if I follow up on my...
As evident by the evidence.
If
This is already stressful.
Yeah, I know. If I then... Oh god, what am I going to do? If I follow up on my peculiar rumour, which we need to do to get more followers, then I'll get another notoriety. But we do kind of have... We reckon it's 70% chance that the moth can get rid of tentative evidence, right?
Do you know, if you took little sections from these conversations and just tried to pass them to anyone in the street and say, what are they talking about? It would take a rare human to work it out.
It would.
I'm pretty sure the moth could help destroy the tentative evidence. Sounds like something Poirot would say. Anyway, I think you're right. I think moth was anti-evidence for some reason. Do they eat the paperwork? Is that where they're going with that?
No, it's a person who's skilled in the...
Well, yeah, but they might eat paperwork like a moth. You've got to think outside the box with these people. It is a cult after all.
I think the idea is that they're sneaky and deceitful.
Like a moth.
Like...
That just bumps into a light bulb in front of you for hours on end. Moths wear their hearts on their wings. What are you talking about?
All right, nobody said it was a perfect idea. I don't know why moths are sneaky and good at disposing of evidence.
I think it's because moths eat paper. Or some do.
Do we buy paints? I can't remember if we said buying paints was a good idea or not.
Oh, and I've got another good one. Moths will also eat fiber, like animal fiber, like cloves. All right.
Yeah.
So, what was the detective's name that was on our asses last time again?
Wakefield.
Oh, how could I forget? Wakefield. So the moths could crowd around his pockets, nibble little holes. As he's walking down to the station, maybe the evidence falls out of the pocket. He hasn't got it anymore. Didn't keep a copy. There we are. Evidence disappears.
Right, you are. Absolutely. Clearly, this is what happens. We did get a new.
Well, in the absence of a better theory.
Oh, hang on. We haven't upgraded one of our guys into a disciple.
do we have? I keep forgetting. How do you do that again? Do you just send them into the void with some of the little
have-
trinkets
you
that
have
are
to
of
do
that
it-
type?
Yeah, you have to do it in the talk verb. And you have to put
Right.
them in with a cult and enough of, for us, the lantern aspect.
Right.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what's he giving me? Hey, I got some bonus contentment. Now we can get rid of our clock. He's given us some mystique, which I don't really care about, to be honest. Oh, and we've already got rid of our dread clock. How handy is that?
Oh, how much contentment did you get? 2.
And yeah, but the clock's already cleared as well, so it's like two spare that are gonna just fleet away.
Fleet.
Right. So we've got another moth believer.
That's good. I feel like we were quite weak on the moth aspect last time, weren't we?
I think we were. Fascination is actually not
Hard.
what I want.
Hard to remember. That was a lifetime ago.
Ah, I could do it with that. So let's talk. So you do Mirror of Glory, the person you want to upgrade, and you need a contentment and one of those, and that upgrades them to a believer. Right, what we're going to do about this stupid evidence? Are we just going to like lay low for a little bit? Because we're so
How
good
long
at
until
that.
evidence disappears?
585 seconds.
That's a lifetime.
That is a long time. It's only 250 seconds until the notoriety goes. I could just hold on to it and not go to the Mantis, because that always is what gets us. I have become ill again. So I don't like laying low. It just seems so slow and boring.
Yeah, but this isn't this isn't a typical skill-based game where, you know, like Half-Life 1 where you could be low on health, but you go sod it, I'm just gonna go guns a-blazing, get some headshots, do this, do that, or you try, lob a couple of grenades down a corridor. You know, this is basically you're gonna roll the dice, and if it comes up bongos, you're done for.
Yeah. So we've
You gotta play it smart, I think. You gotta play this game smart.
okay. So we're gonna lay low for a bit then, yeah. So I think we've finished mining out the auction house, because we've now got that stupid book, something deep something.
Something.
Right. So we now have 2 moth disciples. Should we go for a little fast forward? Oh, you've gone all robotic on me, dude. Let's just keep working.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, still robotic. Are you alright? Is everything okay? Yeah, it's just the same thing in the auction house. So, I've got
Don't you worry.
I wonder if it's your end or my end. Right, hang on. While it's paused, first of all, I'm going to put a cut in it. Are you ready? We're going to put